positive. Clear on vertical thrusters. Number 2 verticals. Here we go. Dive, dive, dive.
Yeah, he's got to pump in a lot of water because this is a group of 27, I believe it was. He has a group of 44. So he's going to have a lot of water pumped in. So he's trying his hardest to get all that water into the sub just so it has that oomph to get down. Looks like they're starting to descend now.
This time, your rails are awash. Bow thruster. Yeah, you can start bow thrusting around to that due west, coming up on full sail. You don't even have a sub length out on heading west. Switch to order comms. Roger, roger, due west, right in front of me. Switch to the underwater telephone.
And there we go, we got it. Going back down to the devs for another tour. You're gonna head back to the harbor now. Just sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. You guys have any remaining?
Alantis, you are clear surface. I'll be clear, I see for closer speed 4,000. Go and follow us.
Keep moving. If they ever stop swimming, their muscles will seize up, they'll paralyze themselves. It looks like the 2 sharks, we got a male and female, are laying down resting, so we're going to turn the views around. We'll see if we can get the views for our sharks over here on the starboard side.
And you are.
Once that movie came out, there was a pretty big jump from freshwater to saltwater aquarium tanks, and everybody wanted a bubbles in their aquarium. They were coming out to the Big Island, especially taking these fish by the hundreds. They put some limitations as to how many you can take, so their numbers are coming back nicely for us keeping our fish on. I'll give you another view of our plate reef system here. So take a look on the crevices of the reef. You can see sort of like these ledges. That's where the sharks like to hang out in. So we've got one of our little white tips, our juveniles swimming. And then real close to that white tip, there's another silverfish kind of hanging out down there. That's one of our big-eyed emperor fish. Yeah, our big-eyed emperor fish, they're actually really delicious. You can pretty much only get them by spearfishing, a really intelligent fish too. They were so delicious back when Hawaii had a family of royals that made all the rules out here. They said these fish are too good for the peasants. Port side, getting some nice views of some of our fish that we have out here. The ones that have there's 2 of them hanging out real close to us now, kind of looking at us. They're very white, sort of pale color. And then you'll see some that are more on the black side. These fish, they can actually change their chromatic structure and turn the different colors, kind of blending in with the surrounding water. Those are sleek unicorn fish that we have down here. Getting some nice views of the top of the Carthaginian, kind of looking down in that companion hole there where they would have stored the goods back when this was a working vessel. And if you guys are interested to see what the ship would have looked like back when it was a working vessel, I mentioned it was a sailing vessel. There's actually a movie, it's called Hawaii. It's a 1966 Julie Andrews film, and the Carthaginian 1 was featured in that. This is the Carthaginian 2, but very similar hull and sail configuration back when this was a working vessel. But coming over here on the stern, this large group of fish, we have a couple of different kinds kind of hanging out in there. All the fish that look identical that are schooling together, those are some of our yellowfin goatfish that we have out there. And these fish are quite interesting. They actually have barbels, these sensory organs at the they just have to constantly keep moving. If they ever stop swimming, their muscles will
Be a great surfacing eddy.
Roger that. We'll hover at 40 feet on a 170, leaving the bottom.
Alright guys, I'm sure you all heard that. We're going to hover at 40 feet. The reason why we've chosen 40 feet, it's the perfect depth. We're deep enough that we won't be able to be in anyone's way if there's somebody above us. And we're also at a perfect depth that they can see us from the surface too. So keeping it safe for both. Oh wow.
Oh, I forgot, this doesn't move like a lot, does it? I don't think I see that.
Alrighty guys, so we've made it back up to the surface. We're gonna get these hatches open.
Alantis, you are clear of surface.
Copy, clear. I see we're switch to regional comms and going to Palace. Make way.
COS, let it clear on the 88. Sound clear. Number 6 is clear hatches. Clear hatches.
Alright, there she is.